Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
We should be careful about who we trust, though, because the previous director didn't trust anybody by his own words. He locked himself in his office. Maybe someone should have caught her head so she didn't fucking just whack it on the. Oh, guess it doesn't matter then.
It didn't work.
That's
The hiss
unfortunate.
has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
That's a little depressing. We've got a new collectible. Yes, agent. Okay, so they're just the humanoids. They only seem interested in vocalizing a stranger incantation. So I guess they spread the corruption to people. If you hear that, you go mad unless you have one of the protective devices, or you have a magical, invisible friend like we do. Now I gotta raid your bedrooms. Control points, alt locations at the bureaus identified, being vital junctions of the oldest house. Okay, so the whole place is the oldest house. Whoops. Is the oldest house, not just the director's office. We'll not experience any unforeseen building shifts. Okay. So they're literally control points that control the building and stop it from shifting around, which is, I guess, what was happening with it before I cleared the hist. It was all like shifting around. Discovered by unobstructed ping by the, I'm guessing that's a OR device, some weird device, AWE device, or an OOPS device. I forget what OOPS stands for. Within a 37-foot dangerous. Control points calling them nerve junctions, vulnerable spots. Susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize and work confidently inside it. Testing has found certain parts of the building refuse to be controlled, I guess is the word there, maybe. So they can't stabilize the whole building yet. Okay, where was she?
I can't cleanse them. I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse. I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen. The Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already.
So her
I
home.
can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us, or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
Okay.
They call me the director,
So,
but that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
that must be the hotline, I guess? Oh, it's ringing. That's what that noise is. That looks like an extremely uncomfortable chair. It would be awful for your back. The seat is far too long.
Look, I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now.
Okay.
Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through
Yes.
there.
Thank you. Okay, I've got it.
Good luck, Jesse.
Oh, God.
See you back here once you have the hotline.
Right.
Thanks,
so,
Emily.
so her hometown of Ordinary, Jesse's hometown. I'm guessing it was renamed Ordinary after whatever event happened and everything was classified. Right? Because that just seems like something that an organization like this would do, just rename the entire town to Ordinary. We already have a better one, so let's just leave that. Okay, we've got a new mission. It's new records. What have we got? Portrait. Okay. Can I talk to you? No.
The hotline should be...
So objects of power, that's what OOP stands for. We kind of know what all the rest of the stuff is.
Thanks, Emily.
I think that's just like to recap,
I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
or in case you didn't
Just
pick
let
up
me know.
different files and stuff, with videos from the scientist. Alright, so we're looking for... So that's Executive Affairs, that's where we came from. Alright, so we don't need to go that way. We want to go... Oh, I do have a map, don't I? So that's the director's office where we came from. So we got to go north, it looks like. So this way. Yes, that looks like it. Okay, well, if we can't save
There it is
these
again.
people...
A welcome message.
If we can't save these people, I might just shoot them. So then at least we can distinguish whether it's the voice of just a floating person or whether it's like a gun wielder coming around the corner. Apparently it counts towards a cheap, which doesn't hurt. Oh, hello there. Hello there. Got another one. I actually took a few hits there. Give me your health. So, hold on, there's only the two? Okay. What do we got in here? House memory. So category 2 executive. So I guess we need like different levels of clearance for them. Travel costs. Those are expensive freaking accommodations. Jesus, because this is set in like the 80s, right? So that's like ridiculously expensive. Let's just get rid of those guys so I don't have to listen to them whining. Okay, the voice is getting loud, but I think it's just the speakers. Oh, I can shoot the speakers out, which is nice. Yeah, I keep hearing. Let's just see what this is about. Oh god, okay, that's painful.
It's overpowering here.
Let's not go that way.
You don't want me anywhere near it. I'm with you on that.
Okay, so we need to go a different way. Oh, can't go down that way. To the cafeteria. So how come these guys are just dead? Not being controlled. So the hiss can't control dead things? Only living? So it really is like old school voodoo. Okay, here we go. Might be best to head back up the stairs for some cover. Did you spawn over there? Or was it under the ground? On the bottom level? Okay. I think I'm clipping on the wall a bit there. Hiss barrier. Hiss resonance field is physical. Oops. Hiss barriers, physical impairment, difficult to define. Ways from Peter escape or access by Bureau personnel. Destroy the multiple contained resonance sources found in the vicinity. Destroy hiss resonance fields to require support for the size and density. Made hiss resonance qualifier. It's a conscious being. Okay. So does that mean, is that referring to that big red area back there? So we have to like clear this whole area before we can go through it? Guess so. This will be the HP region. So they're just toilets. I guess there's nothing in there. It'd be great if we could have a torch. Screw those speakers off. Hopefully stuff doesn't respawn. Annoying. That's a very red room. Okay. We have got cover. And those guys are definitely going to drop down, aren't they? Okay, I'm trying to aim. We're in the dead letter office, I guess. So in the real world, dead letters are basically letters that can't be sent to the, that can't get to their destination, and also can't be returned to sender. So they end up just being stuck in the post office as dead letters. They often have like a team dedicated to try and finding them homes. Or did something else just spawn? Oh man, okay, hello there. Die. Come on, gun, faster. Not a fan of finding the shot. Maybe that's the resonance shield that it was talking about in the document. Okay, is that everything? Just kill you. Now can I come loot this bit? So I can only imagine what the Dead Lighter office is in a game like, in a world like this. This is actually like a Dead Lighter office, because maybe they have like a front as a actual like FBI bureau or something. Okay. So I guess we just cleanse this. So I think these devices are for the resonance that the research document was talking about, which causes the control point to be controlled. Or controllable, I guess.